is Project Sisonke. How do you do that? Okay, maybe you can announce that. Even the name is difficult. And then, yeah, welcome to Fanelesbonge.
My name is Fanelesbonge I'm here to present Project Sisonke. Just to give you a brief background, Sisonke is a South African word. It's in Zulu. It means togetherness. I'm going to show you a couple of slides of street traders in Pretoria. That's what my project is actually about. I'm very excited to be part of this brainstorming session amongst esteemed colleagues such as yourselves. It gives me great pleasure to present my proposal for our community. I developed this project when I was doing my honours degree at the University of Pretoria. I engaged with several informal traders on street trading, and in order just to get an insight into the challenges that they experience, that they face. The response was overwhelming, and a multitude of issues were brought to the fore. And having sifted through all of the participants' feedback, they were unanimous in the feeling that most of them felt marginalized, and they was being stifled by the greater economy which they found themselves in. Pretoria is a city that's housed in the University of Pretoria. It's part of the City of Khuzwayo municipality. It serves as the seat of Parliament and Cabinet, and is the administrative capital. It makes Pretoria centrally placed from local, provincial, and national government authorities. And if there's any place in the country where one would expect greater access to opportunities, this would be it. However, the realities tell a different story. Broader socio-economic disparities, such as poverty and income inequality, have led, amongst other issues, to an increase in informal economy jobs as overall unemployment worsens. Indeed, South Africa has come a long way since the end of apartheid and ushering in a new democratic government. Much progress has been achieved under extremely difficult circumstances. Yet the development needs in South Africa remain massive, especially where it means absorbing millions of previously disadvantaged people into a lagging economy with an unemployment rate currently of 27.7%. That means 1 in 4 people in South Africa doesn't have a job. The informal sector, in this regard, is a major source of economic activity and job opportunities in poor countries, as well as emerging economies. The bottom line is, there is little we can say about the motivations, productivity, or other characteristics in the informal economy in a generalized context, as this tends to differ from person to person, place to place, country to country, and so forth. While bylaws are necessary to bring order, realities change, and the informal sector remains a permanent part of any economy. In the global south, it provides an escape for deeper forms of poverty, especially for those who are socially marginalized because of inadequate education or lack of skills. There's a great need to redefine policy space around this area, and that is inclusive of those directly involved from creation through to implementation. The reality, however, is a top-down approach adopted by a lot of companies that is neither collaborative nor fluid. Furthermore, economic emancipation is withheld from those who cannot pay for it, thus excluding poor people from economic opportunities. The problem statement is contemporary views and assumptions on the informal economy is that it's only bad and it encompasses those individuals who wish to just evade government regulation. More specifically, street traders are seen as a nuisance and hindrance to public space, thus inadvertently contributing to the one-sided negative perception of informal trading. Project Sisonke seeks to create a public forum where local stakeholders would meet quarterly. During these workshops, local traders would have the opportunity to share their ideas through focus group discussions with local government, local business, and civil society. During these workshops, government would organize training sessions where traders could learn about the rights that are available to them and what possibilities exist for them to grow into entrepreneurs. Practical skills training on everything from farming techniques to growing their own produce to business skills would be taught. It is proposed that this meeting would take place at a neutral place, such as the old fire station in the middle of town that is currently not being used. The purpose of this project is that it will both build on existing knowledge and find new approaches to empowering the marginalized. It is within this context that a project spearheaded by locals will combine forces with public, private, and civil society to finding more inclusive ways of addressing street trading. In so doing, the opaque and unilateral ways that decisions are taken, especially by government, would be eliminated, thus allowing for a vibrant and more public debate at an inner city level. It would also allow open dialogue and better understanding of the dynamics that these communities experience on a daily basis. This is a picture that I actually took with one of the traders that I used to, that I was conducting research with, and this is where she sits in a corner. The objectives of the project would be to encourage traders to share their lived experiences, and in this way we could gauge the skills and attitudes as well as the needs of traders. This would enable government, business, as well as the traders to find a way to integrate formal and informal structures in a meaningful way. Some of the key issues that and challenges that we do recognize, or that this project does recognize, is that participants who are partaking in street trading obviously don't do it just for survival strategies. Some of us do it to escape government regulation. Subgroups, at least in the Pretoria context, exist, and they have diverse backgrounds. An example would be the violent xenophobic attacks that have happened last year as well as a bit of this year, where foreign traders were attacked by local South African traders because they're all competing in the same space. Educational levels vary. A lot of the people that are involved in street trading don't have either matric or secondary high school training. Language barrier is also an issue. We've got 11 official languages, and we've got a lot of foreign people that congregate in Pretoria. Some stakeholders that are recognized, the government officials, obviously on a local level, street traders themselves, businesses, local residents, interest groups, and especially policymakers, as well as state institutions. The level of impact is that a project like this, initially at a small scale, would be targeting the capital city in South Africa and has the potential to construct more meaningful lives. Furthermore, it could shape more positive relations between all stakeholders that are involved and bring to the fore some significant lessons for state authorities in their attempt to create order whilst allowing people to construct their livelihoods. It would also give local, provincial, and national government alternative approaches to engaging, collaborating, as well as consulting with local communities. It is envisaged that this will permit greater understanding for all of those involved and deeper community partnerships with more fluid policies. In conclusion, government alone cannot be at the helm of deciding how marginalized people construct their lives. On the other end, marginalized people need the assistance of government because they cannot operate alone. And it is through meaningful and collaborative work that new potentialities may be unleashed. Project Sisonke advocates for a process where street traders are given spaces for tangible and through dialogue to show their creativity whilst also learning valuable entrepreneurial skills.
Any questions, any suggestions? Comments first. Okay. So do you want to comment first?
Because he has to be interviewed by many press, so I think better ask him to say something.
So maybe you can comment on this project.
Yeah, I forced him, I didn't ask him.
I think it's a great project and should be able to create an informal mechanism for the street traders trade, right? So the government may want to control it because of tax reasons. I don't know whether that is something that the government be able to work with the government because they may use the tax collected from these type of businesses, right? Yeah, so it's more a question.
Okay, so sorry, the question.
Question is whether the government will be collecting taxes.
Well, if it's formalized, then they would be collecting taxes. So the hope is that street traders would gain entrepreneurial skills and they would go into the formal sector.
So this is kind of a training ground, stepping stone for them to become a formal sector. Then the government will get the tax back.
I like your idea. It's really, really nice.
Thank you very much.
So I was just thinking about what other things in there it's creating. Like the professor was saying, if you're going to formalize, it means that you're going to have to think about training for those people, for example. Then you're going to think about engaging the government officials. So I'm looking at all the different aspects of work that you're going to do. Have you considered all that in your journey?
I think at the moment, this is still just at small level scale. So we still need to find out exactly what the issues are. How can some of these people be absorbed into the formal side of it? And the other thing is that we also don't know if everybody has entrepreneurial skills. So we are going to do that. They would all be able to absorb. So it's trying to see where some of those people can. Thank you.
Any other comment, suggestion?
I was just wondering, has the street trading in Victoria changed over the last 15 years?
Great. Perhaps not 15 years, but 20 years. That's what South Africa back to indicators, just over 20 years. So street trading was not permitted because a lot of black people were not necessarily allowed to be in urban areas. But since they're now that more people are being allowed, and we also have a refugee issue where a lot of people from Zimbabwe and wherever come into the country. So there's a lot of people that are now coming into the urban space. So there's a lot more in what they want to trade in.
Okay, any other question?